In 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, we are the 732 Review Crew, and I'm Mikey.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And we're back today with episode 5 of Firefly, titled Safe. Now, last episode on Firefly, we had a nice shindig go down, and we got to see some very happy Kaylee moments.
Yes.
And just a lot of comedy. My favorite was the duel and him stabbing him again while he was on the floor.
It's funny.
It's great.
It was awesome. And I love that he said that. He's like, you didn't have to do that. He's like, but it was funny.
Now
And it was.
Now this season has been a lot of fun so far, Firefly. Now I understand why a lot of fans like this show as we get to episode 5, and a lot of the comments have been saying just wait, episodes get better and better, which I can understand as we develop the characters and their relationships as well as get further into the plot that exists in this show. And it has been a great ride so far, especially with the very positive community of browncoats that exist.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys a lot. And I would definitely agree with the mindset that it is getting better and better because last episode was fantastic.
Oh, yes, I agree.
So,
Now, without further ado, we're going to start this episode very shortly, but I just want to say before we start, thank you again. If you have not already, you enjoyed this, reaction, make sure you do hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And also tell us your favorite part of this episode or one of our reactions parts of this episode. Just let us know what you enjoyed and if there's anything that we can do to make it better for you in any way. Otherwise, we're going to start this episode in 3, 2, 1, and thanks for watching.
Was trying to do with her.
They have all these different
I have no idea
intros.
if they
This is
succeeded.
different, right?
That young man's
Well, this is like not the intro. This is like the
like a setting up the
precursor.
episode. Yeah, precursor. That's a good word for it.
We need to resort to cannibalism.
That was fast. Don't we have rations or anything?
They got lost. We're gonna have to eat them in.
Aren't you supposed to be practicing for your dance recital?
I learned it all. That's wrong.
It's from the book, River.
No, the book is wrong. This whole conclusion is fallacious.
She's a genius. I mean, she's smarter than the book, so.
If I had a dedicated source box, it wouldn't short out. I lost half my essay.
Yes, and you'd have access to any Tien Chia De that filtered in from the cortex. I absolutely forbid it.
And they want a computer?
But since your mother's already ordered you one, I guess I should give up the fantasy that this is my house.
seems like a good dad.
That was a whole train of curses.
And the hurling about of things to her repertoire.
If you have some
I'm not the
expertise.
doctor. And I'm not your go-around babysitter either. Gag her if you have to.
Forget it. He's a real tough love guy.
Yeah.
You know?
Fancy vessels such as that don't land here unless they got something to sell. If it happens to be something we need, we take it.
Oh, Bunny.
Is this the third intro for the show?
Well, no, there was the intro,
The
then the
recap,
precursor.
and now the actual intro.
Yeah.
It's catchy, okay?
I'm not complaining about the music.
Okay.
You know, they walk just as easy if you lead them.
I like smacking them.
Yes.
Yeah, we should start dealing in those black market beagles.
I would love a black market beetle.
They weren't cows inside. They were waiting to be, but they forgot. Now they see sky and they remember what they are.
Is it bad that what she said makes perfect sense to me?
It makes sense to me, too.
What is this, a duck?
It's a swan.
I look like a duck to me.
Looks like it was made with, longing. Made by a person really longed to see a swan.
Because they'd only heard of them by rough description.
You think this would make a nice gift?
A gift? For whom?
Simon.
Oh, for Simon.
I don't know if he wants a plate.
I
Hey.
didn't see that.
I would love a plate from Kaylee.
There.
Janyan, Prairie Paradise. Good God, they're asking money for this crap?
Yeah, saw that coming.
Hard to believe, ain't it?
Aww.
It's fun, being forced
Let her look at stuff.
to get to live on a piece of lassa wreck. You eat molded protein.
Lassa? Renity ain't Lissa.
What is Lissa?
I didn't mean.
Yeah, you did.
Shit.
I meant
Trash.
everything you just said.
Junk.
You should just don't hurt Kaylee's feelings.
And if that's what you think of this life, then you can't think much of them that choose it, can you?
Damn.
Oh.
All right, Simon. You're up.
Man, they keep making her like low key a fantastic character because she's always like, well, you meant what you said and you said it, so you're a real piece of shit. Fuck you. I hate you now.
River?
And River's missing.
20 ahead. That's an amusing figure, in light of you already agreed on 30 with Badger.
That's before we've seen them. They're atrophied. Standing around on a ship for near a month.
Oh, they're on for a
My
month.
comprehension is less muscle, more tender than meat.
Shaving. Uh-oh.
The dude skinning a rabbit.
Where are all the sheriffs going?
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
They're not gonna recognize you, dude. This isn't an Alliance planet.
Morning, officers.
Marcus and Nathaniel Grange, you are both wanted in connection to the illegal killing of Rance Durbin. You are bound by law to stand down.
You know, I'm starting to find this whole planet very uninviting.
Jeez.
Yikes.
Where's he going?
To get lost.
He's gonna find a serial killer there? Or something?
No, he's searching for his sister.
What type of hallway is that?
Yeah.
It's like Midsummer.
That was a Midsummer crap because it was like in a dark, winding.
Yeah.
And then it was like, yeah.
She gonna remember her dance?
Oh, from the recital. Look at this guy.
Yeah, let her be a kid.
I'd like to see some paper on that cattle.
Oh! What was that? Oh, it's her. She takes the day always.
Never goes smooth. How come it never goes smooth?
It never does.
No. I love the cut back and forth.
Like, I need my goddamn money. They're literally having a shootout at the corral.
Yeah, boy.
Ah, shit, the cows, man. That's messed up. Back to dancing.
What the? Oh, yeah, Mal.
Uh-oh.
No!
Oh, what the
In the heart.
And why does she know?
Dude, she got telekinesis.
He's alive. What?
There's just
What's
chaos.
going on?
There's too much chaos.
Shepard, can you hear me?
Damn, if only I had a doctor nearby.
Oh, no!
He did tell him to take a walk, didn't he?
Don't you worry, Shepard.
Blood money. There's blood all over. You see that?
Lots of experience with this kind of thing. Seen
What?
a lot worse in the war.
That's true. I guess I do have the combat medics.
CPR! Someone!
You don't understand. My sister.
Your sister is fine, Simon.
She's not
What?
fine.
Got punched so far into a flashback.
I always thought it was River who was lost without her big brother. Now I'm beginning to wonder if it isn't the other way around.
Oh, God.
It's one of her silly games. You two are always playing.
She is trying to tell us something that somebody
Yo,
doesn't
what?
want her to say.
Most out-of-touch parents ever, or what? Damn. Can't wait until they drop the bomb that, like,
Found you.
the parents also knew.
No! No, run! Run!
Why is she so oblivious? Why, River?
What are you doing? What about Simon and River?
Forget them. We already lost 2 people today. If I can help it, we won't lose a 3rd.
Damn, that's toxic.
He's gotta find the doctor.
Wait.
What?
Wow. Okay.
He needs to find a doctor or he's gonna die. Right now.
We don't make him hurry for the little stuff.
Huh.
He'll be alone.
I like her reassurance.
Thank the Lord.
How'd they know he was a doctor?
His
That's a
outfit?
good question.
What you doing, playing doctor or going through all this stuff? Ah.
Dear diary, today I was pompous and my sister was crazy. Today, hill folk never to be seen again. It was the best day ever.
New shirt. Nice.
I was really hoping he was going to walk in wearing that shirt.
He might.
He did this for me once.
right. Oh. But she's so attached to.
How's he doing?
You sure this is where you want to be?
Oh, I'm fairly certain it ain't.
Yeah, they're going to the big ship.
Yeah.
Bring me light and any supplies you have.
Nice. Okay.
I mean,
well, because now he sees a way to get out of the situation he's in.
But he also can hide here.
Yeah.
We aren't an emergency facility, Captain. Our services aren't available simply to anyone.
Man.
What is he?
Oh, crap.
Is he an Alliance chaplain or something?
He's going to be someone higher up.
This is the president. He's been missing for months.
Get this man to the infirmary at once.
Who is he?
Someone important enough.
She won't get a good conversation out of Ruby, I can tell you that much.
He's gonna get one, though.
That little girl's mute.
I get confused. I remember everything. I remember too much.
It's okay.
Gave up everything you had.
Mamie, everything I have is right here.
Oh.
Family.
No.
That was a very lucid moment of hers.
She has those. The Lucido ones seem like they're more than the other ones.
Yeah, but I mean, like, where she's, like, fully, like...
And now
Nah,
she's
gone, yeah.
Well, I mean...
I'll get better. I'll get better. Mother got crazy, killed the sister. That one lived.
Ruby talked to you, honey? Poor woman went out of her mind, tried to kill her 2 girls.
Yeah, I bet that's a good reason to be mute.
You are an angel. No one's been able to get Ruby to speak even a piece.
She didn't speak, though.
Ruby doesn't talk. Her voice got scared away.
Ruby got scared away.
If Ruby didn't talk...
She's clairvoyant, bitch. Keep up.
She's very good at...
She's a witch.
And you will know them by their crafts.
Oh, she's saying she's a witch right now.
Witch!
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
Oh, bro. Mans need to run at... Knock her out and run the
I
dip
knew this
out.
town was too good.
Trying to destroy this family?
Why do they have to know?
I will not come for you.
Why is he just ignoring the sister now?
Are you coming home?
They have to know.
They might know.
They have to
They
know.
might not know details.
I'm the patron here. Do you know what that means?
Yes. You're in charge. Ever since the old patron died.
That's right.
He murdered him, probably.
He was sick. And he was getting better. You were alone in the room with him.
This girl reads minds and spins falsehoods. She's a witch, and we must purge the devil.
That was awesome, actually.
You killed the old guy.
Yeah, you killed the old guy.
She's a witch.
That's awesome.
You like to tell me what really happened?
I was the general who won the war that fateful day.
Maybe someday I will.
I'm the one that bombed your regiment and won the war.
They're never going to tell us. Pretty sure there's a book about it.
Life would look to be simpler, us not carrying Fugees.
He is right, you know.
Yeah. Simpler.
Captain's got
More
a
like
conscience.
boring.
Oh, they're gonna burn her.
Wow, Jesus.
If she burns, she's a witch. If she doesn't, she's not a witch.
How are they gonna expect the brother to, like, help them and be a doctor and live there if they just burned her sister?
Take my life for hers.
Dude, you're gonna get mobbed. Yeah!
Might as well just roll out. Hell yeah, bro. Get your
Yeah, do
punches
it.
in there, dude.
Do it.
Done nothing to you! It's not gonna stop us, Doctor.
And I will die with her.
Time to go.
Here comes the crew. Yeah!
James is like, give me one good reason.
How'd they know where they were?
Well, look at this! Here's the guy who just...
How'd they get on the ground?
Y'all see
You
the
should
man
shoot that
hanging
guy.
out of the spaceship with the really big gun?
He's just hanging.
I'm not saying...
Girl is a witch.
Yeah, but she's our witch. So cut her the hell down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Doctor. Glad you're back now. Give me a shake.
That was so abrupt. That was great.
Why'd you come back? You're on my crew. Why are we still talking about this?
Nice.
2010.
Wow, what an episode.
Take my land. Young Simon with Zac Efron. You see that?
Yeah. I was
Wait
like,
a second. That was what?
Wait,
What?
go back.
What?
You wait, go back.
Wait. Who was that? What was that? Hold on.
Mikey, why are you incapable of using the remote tonight?
Dude, he does not like me.
Dude, will you give me
This
this?
is gonna be episode 4 again, right? No, okay, cool. Gotta go to the end of the episode. Zac Efron is young. I knew he looked familiar, but that's Young Simon is Zac Efron.
What?
Yeah, the actor for Young Simon is Zac Efron.
When did the show come out?
2004? So that makes sense.
Does it?
It's 2008. He was doing High School Musical.
Yeah.
We're all in this. Sorry, viewers. We're going to get into our discussion very shortly, but our minds were just blown by that. I think.
I mean, I was on and see Zac Efron, and you're sort of fangirling over Zac Efron being on.
Nah,
the
it's
show
just
right
cool
now.
to see where people's like actors originally started.
Yeah, yeah.
Everyone's been on the show.
Yeah. Let's see. We got to pay attention to these credits more. There's probably some people that we don't know that we do know. Next one. Yeah, Zac Efron.
Yeah, Young Simon, Zac Efron.
Wow, holy crap.
Awesome. That's pretty cool. All right. Speaking of Young Simon, it was really cool to get some background on Simon and River's history with their parents, because we do know they come from a wealthy family. They lived on the main, Alliance planet, and he was a trauma surgeon in one of the finest hospitals on the city.
He could have even been the medical elect.
I feel like that's like Secretary of Medicine.
No,
Yeah.
chief of medicine, probably.
Oh,
Or on the board.
For like the United Colonies. Anyways.
It's cool to see, even back when Simon was very young and doing problems, you see River's intelligence is shown. She already memorized her dance, which we got
wrong.
to see. And then the
Yeah,
book
you know
was
how
wrong.
much confidence you need to be like the textbook's wrong?
It's a lot of, that's a lot of confidence. Now, it was cool to also see that, like she said, everything she learns, everything she sees, she remembers. That's how her brain works. And as a result, she remembered her dance from when she was so little.
Was
She
that her
remembered
dance
all
or
the
was that her
torture.
learning the
Yeah,
new
we
dance?
have no idea, actually.
I'm gonna assume that was her
not
dance.
real flashback. Oh,
She just kicked into dance mode.
Well, we're going to assume that regardless, we learned that she basically can remember everything that happens, but she can also look into people's, we know she's clairvoyant, but we got confirmation that she could see into people's, that's why
Yeah,
she was able to do,
like true clairvoyance. Like she also read that guy's mind.
well, it was last episode was Badger. When she talked to Badger in the Cockney accent and was like, "Oh, you from Titan too? Oh, love," and she basically called him out down to his core on who he is. Then she called out the little girl, with her trauma, and then the patron even.
He's like, you killed the old one. And he's like, which?
Which is awesome.
I love it.
It was a good episode. My favorite though, Jane. Just because it cut to him like
Dumping all of his stuff back.
his shit back
I was
onto his bed, running out and being like,
Glad to see you.
"Hey, I totally didn't want to come back for you, but good to see you. I didn't touch your shit."
That was my favorite because it was an abrupt cut. It wasn't anything.
Yeah.
It was no transition. It was literally. And I was kind of sad that we didn't get to see him wearing the shirt and stuff like that in the next scene that he showed up in.
Yeah.
I was kind of like, oh man, but that made up for it even more.
But what I thought was happening, because he was wearing a new shirt, but I guess it's just a different shirt. When he ran into him and it was like, "Oh hey, glad to see you back," I thought he was going to be like, "Hey, I like your shirt." And it was like in the fancy when he stole it would have been awesome.
Can we also talk about how they just literally got kidnapped in broad daylight by these people?
Come join our happy cult.
It was like a religious cult town, kind of akin to a Salem, the witch trials in Massachusetts and whatnot.
I thought it was going to be this sweet story because they're like, they kidnapped him, but they kidnapped him for the right reason.
Be a doctor, you.
And then they're like, "Oh, well, we're going to have to murder your sister in cold blood." on top of kidnapping.
Well, I thought that was the best part is that like the patron's like, let's hear it out. Like maybe she's not a witch. She overreacts. What's up with you, girl? And she's like, you murdered someone. He's like, you are a fucking witch. But he was like totally ready to just be like, yeah, we should probably keep the doctor on, so let's not alienate him by burning the sister. And then immediately he's like, nope.
That was a whole great interaction. I do think I love how very River and Simon focused this episode was. Even, when they're, it's just so sad. When they're in the trinket shop and Kaylee's like, I'm going to buy this plate for Simon. And then he's like, who would buy this cheap plate?
Well, I was going to bring that up because that's actually unresolved at the end of this episode. They never readdressed that.
He hurt her feelings. But the important thing was that even though Simon hurt her feelings, Kaylee is big enough of a person to understand that leaving someone is wrong and get upset over it. She was crying because they left them.
Yeah.
True.
So Kaylee is the bigger person.
Well,
always.
I think she was also crying because, the preacher was
shot. Yeah. Yeah, too. And she also has a connection to the preacher.
It's always just a rough day for Kaylee.
Really? Can we have a good Kaylee? She actually had one last episode.
I like her character, though.
My favorite.
And I like that they've now done that multiple times where it's like somebody makes her feel shitty and she's like, I hate it here.
And then everyone's like, you hurt Kaylee's feelings.
Yes.
Prepare to die.
Yes.
It's really good.
That was fantastic. That was spectacular, actually. That was good.
And for this episode, it's very fun to see that there was only about 3 minutes of action together with the very, very interestingly mashed dance and shootout scene where Preacher got shot or Shipper got shot. And also, there was not really, but they came up with the guns with Jane's hanging. He's like, I got.
Yeah, but that was an
high
action,
ground. That was an action. Only the fighting one was. It's 20 minutes, 20.
I just live for the comedy
I
for
love
this
it.
show. Honestly, I
think it's a good blend.
Yeah,
it's just like The Expanse. I love a show that can have an episode. We have our serious episodes, we have our funny episodes, we have our action, but I love an episode that can be serious enough but still function without having action as the main purpose.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be.
The town gives bad vibes off the start, but then you're like, okay, they can live here, and then you stay get stressed a little bit.
I don't need action in the show at all. This was like a blend of maybe like episode 2 or 3 and last episode.
I agree.
There's like more comedy sprinkled in.
Well, 3 was a lot of 3 was the Reavers, so it was more mystery.
Oh yeah, fair. But I don't know. I just felt like this is a good blend, and I love the comedy, and it just like genuinely makes me actually laugh.
I love this.
Probably a little too much.
It's fantastic right now. It doesn't take itself seriously, which is like super refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it doesn't because
there's poop everywhere.
Yeah,
there's literally
cow pies. Poop was like I'm like this seems like an unusual amount.
Yeah, it's just such
Meanwhile,
a great show.
They clean that all up really fast,
Just hose it off.
They got to the aligned ship and they were like, "Man, why does it smell like cow shit?"
Speaking of the aligned ship, Shepard, what is he? There's too many. Like you said, your theory could be that is he the guy who bombed?
Oh, I was joking when
know.
I said that, but I wouldn't even be surprised at this point
He's a
if
general
he
or something.
reveals that he was on the other side or something.
I mean, like if I had to like think of some grand like background noise, I mean, I think he's Fred Johnson, like from The Expanse, where like he committed a war crime, which is why he became a shepherd.
Spoilers,
but he's a war hero, right? Because I'm trying to think. I'm like,
not really.
He has to be someone really important, but someone who was really important.
Right.
For them to be like, yeah, we ask no questions. We'll help him out, put him back on the ship, and have a good day.
Right.
Well, also,
he's someone who did his fair share. And
that's what I'm getting here.
I agree.
He probably he was either a commander or somebody who saw a lot of combat. Maybe he was a skilled soldier. Maybe, he was, maybe he was like...
He was the bomb. He was the bomber that bombed Malcolm.
He could have been. Now, he saw all this and he felt maybe he had to atone.
Which way
like Fred Johnson did. But instead of going to the other side...
He's just trying to...
He's just neutral. He's just trying to atone for sins.
We should
because we know he's good at fighting.
Yeah, we do.
If we finish this series and don't know his background, I'm going to probably get the comic or whatever it is and figure out who he is.
All right. We'll do a follow-up video.
Cliff notes, baby.
Now, anybody have anything else they'd like to add to this?
No, I think
good space.
it's pretty good.
Yeah, that was a very fun episode. Can't wait to see what happens next in Firefly. We've been skimming along since episode 5. Can't believe it's been about a month since we started this series. And some people have asked for more than one a week. I feel like one a week, getting to experience it as it aired is going to be, the great, satisfaction. Week to week, we get to have our theories. We get to sit down and be like, oh yeah, I love Firefly.
Just because we could blow through it really fast.
And then
give people what they want, Mikey.
But if we blow through it too fast, where you get to the end and then
put it up to a
heartbroken. No. No, I think one a week, like the airing originally was for a show like this, is perfect because you don't want to rush through the series in a day. You want to kind of be able to, just like it was savor it, but also go home, after we finish this, maybe when you're at work during the week waiting for the next one while we wait, because we watch these week to week too. We don't just watch.
Yeah, we're
bunch.
not binging it currently.
So we actually do watch them week to week based like, our schedule does. So, for example, it allows us to go home and think like, what's up with River really? And you probably sat there being like, she has some sort of, like you were saying, clairvoyance and confirmation. And, instead of being like, what River has? Let's find out.
I mean, the only thing I'm really worried about right now is when's the captain going to make his move?
On who? On Inara?
Yeah,
there's a good chance that there's no move made on Inara, but by the end of the season,
that's some shenanigans.
But it could be in the movie. We can find out. And there's only one way for us to find out, and that's to finish Firefly. Now, we got a long way to go for that, and honestly, every single Firefly episode is an amazing journey. And even though, like I said before, we can't wait to get to it, savoring it feels like the best choice. We do appreciate you all for joining us as we do savor this incredible journey through Firefly.
Yeah, I mean, what other show have you ever watched where there's spaceships, a witch hunt, a shootout, cows, clairvoyance,
cowboys?
Sure, I said cows, cowboys,
Star Wars.
Space.
It's Star Wars.
No. There's no calves.
Don't
There's 100% cows.
Don't upset the
No,
fans.
no.
Don't upset the fans. Sorry, brown coats.
I didn't say anything. I just said that.
And there's guns.
There's guns.
And people can actually shoot.
Yeah. All right. Let's wrap this up right
Yeah.
here. I think
All
this is a
right.
good place to jump off. If you guys have made it this far through our rambling through the end of the discussion, thank you for joining us. I'm Mikey of the 732 Review Crew.
I'm Joe.
And I'm Mike.
And thanks for joining us again for Firefly Episode 5. If you do enjoy our content, make sure you drop a comment of your favorite part, any of our theories that you like, or just let us know how we can improve your journey while you journey with us. Otherwise, drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and see you next time for Firefly. Bye.
Bye. Toodaloo.